The various uses of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark served as God's dwelling place within the sanctuary. Exodus 25:8. And let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. The tabernacle and its successor, the Temple of Jerusalem, served as the chief places of Israelite religious worship. At the center of these houses of worship was what the Bible refers to as the most holy place, Holy of Holies, or the holiest of all, which stood as the most sacred place of God's sanctuary. The Ark of the Covenant was placed within the Holy of Holies, where it served as the Most High's resting place on earth. Upon entering the most holy place, the glory of the Most High would dwell upon the mercy seat between the cherubims of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark served as a container for some of Israel's most holy artifacts. Hebrews 9:1-5. Then verily the first covenant had also ordinances of divine service and a worldly sanctuary, for there was a tabernacle made, the first wherein was the candlestick and the table and the shewbread, which is called the sanctuary, and after the second veil, the tabernacle, which is called the holiest of all, which had the golden censer and the Ark of the Covenant overlaid round about with gold, wherein was the golden pot that had manna, and Aaron's rod that budded, and the tables of the covenant, and over it the cherubims of glory, shadowing the mercy seat, of which we cannot now speak particularly. There were several prominent religious artifacts which was stored within the Ark of the Covenant. These included the Golden Pot of Manna. This pot of manna was stored in the golden pot as a memorial of what God fed Israel within the wilderness. Exodus 16:33-34. When the Ark of the Covenant was built, the pot of manna was placed within it. Aaron's staff that budded. The rod which budded was a symbol of Aaron's position as the rightfully elected high priest. Numbers 17:8-9. Moses was commanded to keep the rod as a testimony against those who rebelled against both he and Aaron. Numbers 17:10. The tables of the covenant. The second set of stones containing the 10 commandments were also placed inside of the ark. Exodus 34:1, Exodus 40:20. The ark was used to cross the river Jordan on dry ground. Joshua 3:6-17. And it came to pass, when the people removed from their tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the people. And as they that bear the ark were come unto Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark were dipped in the brim of the water. For Jordan overflooded all his banks all the time of harvest, that the waters which came down from above stirred and rose up upon an heap very far from the city Adam, that is beside Zardan. And those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, failed and were cut off, and the people passed over right against Jericho. And the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the midst of Jordan, and all the Israelites passed over on dry ground, until all the people were passed clean over Jordan. The power of the Most High was manifested through the Ark of the Covenant during Israel's crossing of the Jordan River. As the priests approached the river with the ark upon their shoulders, they placed their feet into the waters of the Jordan, causing it to part, allowing the Israelites to go over on dry land. The Ark of the Covenant was used in battle. Joshua 6:6-20. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for the Lord hath given you the city, and the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein, to the Lord. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And ye in any wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed, when ye take of the accursed thing, and make the camp of Israel a curse and trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto the Lord. They shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priests blew with the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city. Another use of the Ark of the Covenant was in warfare. One of its most memorable appearances was in the battle with the city of Jericho. After compassing the city 7 days, with the priests bearing the Ark of the Covenant, the nation of Israel let out a big shout, which caused the fall of the walls of Jericho. God assured Israel of an astounding miracle, just as he had done at the Jordan River. The bizarre military strategy of marching around Jericho gave occasion for the Israelites to take God at his promise. The Most High showed forth his mighty power and gave them the victory. Hallelujah! Praise the Most High. Until next time, always remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Find your strength through Christ. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share the videos. Be blessed always.